Tesla, that's breakneck. On the road, fucking up, pretty fat women and fat checks, nigga. Last test, is it true that you ain't fucking with Taz? Yes. Turn up the bass, now go. I need the horse to hear my flow. Bitch act like you know. 1, 2, 3, we been here before. Damn how it gets so dark. Niggas act dumb when you get too smart. Getting high in the damn airport. Contact high for my damn ass score. Sun, rain, drunk don't come cheap, so I need change. Break the chains. Phoenix, I rise out of these flames. No more games. Beauty is pain, so I take aim. We ain't the same. You lame, I reign. Say what? I reign. Let's go. I reign. I reign. We ain't the same. You lame, I reign. No pressure. Just pleasure. This all the thanks I get. Need pressure. Rebirth, cut the tether. This all the thanks I get. Separation. Me and my ex still fucking, that's reparations. I think we need to make a whole new declaration. Make every cop killer come with a side of bacon. Nightmares of me trying to wake him. I wonder if King had that kind of patience. Allah, please follow my fragrance. Hate them, but I won't let evil pace into my heart like it's vacant. I feel love. It's just sadness that's raining. Spending time changing. Million on my caveman.
Yes, sir. Run it.
Run it.
Eugene should just be taking for a concert, and that's the only song that's played.
That's the only song that's playing on a loop for 7 hours. Trust me, I'd listen because I actually do listen to the sound of rain to put me to sleep. People rain for 10 hours.
Okay. You know, man just left out. Sorry for you, bro. I know. So, anyways, we forget to jump in. And we shall cut this out. So let's wait for guests to come on. Strike, you're kicking us off, yeah? Guys, what's going on? I think we're in time this time around. I hope. Just adjust my mic real quick here. Hope everyone's doing good. The week has been tight, up and down. A few things to sort out as always, but we found ourselves here. It's good to be, having a conversation with you guys. Today we have a few exciting things to talk about. I mean, we have Eugene present, and we want to get to know more about his perspective and what he's been doing within the industry. Then we also have an announcement, the Arudem Invitational, that's happening next month. That's in December on the new map, something we're all super excited for. So we should get to meet the captains, we'll get more information about it and all that's going down here. So if you're locked and you're in to go, let's run this. So Strike, maybe you could start with a brief word from Eugene. Man, Eugene, how are you doing? How's your week been? We normally just have like an initial dive on how our weeks are running and whatever we've been working on before we really get deep into the podcast. So how's your vibe? Like what's you been working on? How's your week been running?
First of all, just give me a second. Just let me priorities, man. Priorities, food.
Eugene.
All right, well, thanks for having me, guys. So
Eugene, are these Nairobi traits or Mombasa? Like
these Nairobi traits, man. We're always hungry. Man. I'm always snacking even on every live stream. So anyway, so what I've been up to, basically, The biggest thing is the last event of the year that I'm doing. Nikon.
Nikon.
So I will be doing Nikon. I partnered with PSG to do the
Fire,
Nikon
fire,
Call
fire.
of Duty Mobile, man. So I
Yeah.
will be doing Call of Duty Mobile with Hersey on commentary. You know,
Yeah.
I think you guys have played against Hersey on Call of Duty Modern Warfare a lot.
Yeah. Our first, they should have not so bad, but I think right now, even though they'll try, I don't think they can match up. but Hirsch is a really good guy. I feel like he's one of the few thought leaders in the space. And personally, man, I don't know if you even watches this, but he's one of the guys I really want to work with because I haven't seen him work, but I've seen the things he's executed on, and I've listened to him a few times, and he seems to be someone who has a lot to share and a lot to offer. So he's definitely someone we're even looking at having on this show, hopefully down the road. And yeah, good guy.
Stay tuned for that.
Nikon is a big event. Nikon is a really big event. And
it's our only Comic-Con, man. It's our only Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to it, but I really want to see how this turns out. Holy. I wish
100K dropping. 100,000.
No, I'm just
man,
waiting
I'd extended the invitation to Navvi as well, but unfortunately your team couldn't travel. To Nairobi.
Yeah. No, by the way, I wish we found out earlier because the boys told me about it. And personally, we are down to work out an arrangement. I hope next year it's really open. This is something we can start prepping for way before the year begins. The only issue we have with African events is that guys don't have calendars. Yeah. So it would be good if a team knows at the start of the year what events are we actually prepping for,
Yeah.
But now that at least we know Nikon happens every year, we should be able to come through for an event, I think starting next year, And I would also want to have something in Nikon. I don't know, did you get to meet Barasa? I don't know if you knew him.
No, I didn't get to meet Barasa. I did not get to meet, unfortunately.
Now, Barasa was actually one of the few guys that I got to meet from Kenya. He introduced me to this whole Nikon thing. He actually came all the way from Kenya to Uganda for just a small meeting between me and some other person. But you could see his vision, you could see his drive, and to me, it was a big loss, him passing on, that fatal accident was really sad news for most of us who knew him and had relations. We had actually planned to work on a few things down the road this year in regards to the Nikon concept, but I didn't even know if Nikon was happening since all that happened. But it's good to see that they're pushing regardless of it, and they're still trying to see what they can do. And I think this year's Nikon is themed around him, which is really, really dope. So big ups to PSG for that. Strike, what about you, man? How's it been?
For me personally, for me it's been the streaming, my guy. The streaming has been how do I put it? It's been a grind, I'll say. Balancing streaming, work, and all that stuff. It's been an interesting, past month for me. But regardless, we're getting better at it, You just gotta keep going. So yeah.
I think one step at a time,
Yeah.
But it's good to see where we've actually managed to get within a space of a few months. So that kind of gives us a roadmap of how down the road the years will look like. So
100%. Yeah.
Super hyped about that. Yeah, so I think we should first get into it. The invitation. So we've already put up a post on our Twitter about some of the captains and whoever is going to feature. So if you haven't seen it, I want you to run it such that guys that are watching this live can actually get a feel of which guys are going to feature. Then from that we say I think go to about the invitation and exactly what's happening.
Okay, let me run that real quick.
All right.
Wondering, does it have audio?
Okay, Strike is trying to play. Someone was asking how do they get involved. Now
it's playing right now actually.
To answer. This is something we're going to answer in the next segment after the trailer is run. And Strike, if we fail to run it, maybe we can.
No, it's running. We'll just loop it twice and get back in. Although I don't think it has audio.
No, I think you're playing the loop.
Shock me.
Anyway, yeah, I think you're playing the loop. But you're chilling. I think let's get straight into it because most guys have actually watched the trailer already. That's why they're asking a few questions about it. I think I'll start with the whole invitational concept. Um, one reason why we started invitationals was because we realized that we want to recognize more of guys investing in this game, because we're not playing Warzone is a bit expensive in terms of the hardware. It's not like playing mobile. And mobile again, it has a very large community. So that people actually come out and say they're going to invest into Warzone and actually grind the game. There's a lot they invest in terms of internet, and the guys that respect my guys will go down the road and actually start streaming. So we thought that we'll do yearly invitations whereby we would at least have these guys come showcase their talent and also fight it out, and at least give them something small. So this time what we have in plan is $250, but we do plan to scale this up as we go, as we get more partners down the road. So right now it's mainly stream based. We're mainly looking at guys who are actually streaming, because we need to find out paying the bills at the end of the day. And the only way we get to pay the bills through such invitation is content. So we get to stream that game. So basically for someone to play, one of the criteria is, you have to be able to stream, or you have to be a streamer. Now I know this is a bar that's a bit high and not everyone is able to do it, but I think we kind of have to move towards somewhere. We need to kind of show people that, hey guys, you want to take part of this, I think this is what you have to do. So we need to have that progressive growth as a community. I know so it is easy for everyone to jump on and have a stream running and go live, but you can work towards it slowly. Most of the guys streaming now also kind of work towards it. If we get out of that comfort zone and really want to take this game at maybe the next level, at a more serious level, can invest time into streaming or creating some content, and just developing personalities around ourselves, within the game. Because to me, this is one of the ways you guys are actually going to profit from this. As much as we do play it from the casual perspective, which is really dope, and we build like a massive community around it. We want guys who want to actually create careers around Warzone. So we want to show you guys how, and I think these invitationals are some of the ways it can happen. The next part will be also, I'll just jump straight to the captains. We have KB5, we have Ryan from Kenya, we have Vish from Kenya, we have KB5 from Ghana, we have our own man from Uganda, Zane. Then we have Moha. Moha, I think, is also from Kenya. So the invitation is mainly dominated by Kenyans, but that should kind of show a picture of what we should start fighting for. We have a few guys from Ghana also, but I think down the road we're going to expand this thing and make it actually blow out. We want to really start pushing out good cash prizes. Want something hefty, something beefy, something that someone can actually play, win, and buy 2 PCs and have a streaming PC and a gaming PC. So these are things we're looking at, and hopefully next year, once the framework has been laid, can start executing on. But that's that about captains. Dates are 17th December, to be a Friday. Same time, 7 p.m.
Note it down, people. Note it down. You don't want to forget that one.
Yeah, 17th December, 7 p.m. East African time. Basically around this time. We shall have a surprise caster. It will be me, Strike, and we have someone that we're working on to come through and help us cast that one. So you guys should also be hyped for that. We should be announcing these guys throughout the weeks as we go. We're going to hype this event a lot, so expect a lot of content around, even the participants themselves. So yeah, basically that's that. Like, if you guys want to participate in the next one for next year, criteria number 1 is that you have to be a creator. You have to be a creator. And the other one is just basically play Warzone, So it may not necessarily even be streaming, as long as you find ways of making a few videos and posting them on wherever. But this streaming is key, because that's the only way you guys can also see
for the captains.
It's only for the captains, by the way. I forgot to, it's only for the captains, the key individuals that are actually playing. We're getting POVs from the captains, but the rest of the other guys can or may be streaming, by sort of must. But if you want to be a captain and you have your squad and you want to sign up for next year, just start pushing content. Let us see what you're doing, because we just pick from who we see. We just pick from who we see. Whoever is more aggressive at it and pushing it more, we get to hit you up. Eugene is eating a lot, man. Come on. What are you doing?
What's he enjoying himself?
I have zero shame, man. None.
One said zero shame.
Bro, since the stream started, all you've been doing is eating. Anyway, guys, so I think that's it for the invitation. I don't know if there are any other questions, but let's push this as we go. You guys don't have any questions, just drop it in the comment section, hit us through the DM, wherever. Ask something, but at least you know the criteria, and we shall talk more on this, I think, down the road after this invitation, we're going to do some restructuring. But we want to see more guys coming out and actually creating content around this game. I want to build a solid ecosystem that has particular personalities to drive this. So you have your squad, you really want to take part. And I said, we're going to really push the bar high when it comes to the cash prize. So you guys should be hyped for the next one as much as we've missed out for this one. Clumsy is asking if it's squads. No, it's trios. It's trios, and I think we shall be running with trios for a bit. Trios, kill race.
It's going to be,
so that means you play within your lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kill race. We're not doing like a private lobby because we have like issues with region. Some guys are in Ghana, some guys are in Kenya, some guys are in Ethiopia, wherever. So the best you can do right now is a kill race until maybe you have like a server solution coming in. But I feel like kill race right now is more kind of related. It relates more to our setting.
Let me ask quick. What's the ping difference between for Warzone between Uganda and Ghana?
I think if let's say it's a Ghanaian host, it's about like you get like because Ghana can get about I think you can get like European servers, so you may hit like about maybe about a 200 or like a 190
from UG
200. Yeah, let's say if a Ghanaian is hosting, and you're playing on his servers, you may get about 200.
Oh no, let me see. The person in UG will get like about 200, 250 there. You can hit 150 depending on how fast your speeds are. But for them, if they're playing on EU servers, they're going to be getting like from 90 to 150 ping. If they're playing on EU servers,
good. For them they're good because he was asking if let's say a person in Ghana and a person in Uganda, what's the ping? So if let's say we're playing custom lobbies and there's a player in Ghana participating, they'll get like maybe 250 if we're the hosts, because we shall be on South African servers for the most part.
Oh yeah.
But those instabilities are there, so we mainly look at I think a curious format. We shall test it out. If it we shall see, guys. Most of the stuff is we're just testing it out and we see. But we shall hope to align stuff down the road. We do hope for some LAN events, by the way. Hopefully in a few years, that would be also lit.
Not sure about Call of Duty LAN events though.
Clumsy is asking if it's trios. Sorry, if it's no, we're playing on the new map because 17th deck, the new map will be out already.
Yeah.
So we should be playing on Pacific.
It's gonna be a kill race on Warzone Pacific.
Yeah, Warzone Pacific kill race. Yeah, I think that's that. Strike, anything? Question about the Invitational?
About the Invitational, not really. I mean, for the way it's set up right now, I kind of like it just because like it fits what we have on us right now, you know. I guess there's not much you can add on it actually. It's really well planned, honestly.
Yeah, I think let's test it out and see how it works out. These are things we shall always bring out and tell you guys about, like, you know, the results of everything. This went well, this didn't go well. Then we always plan around within the community and see what we can work out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'll wrap that up when it comes to the invitation. And if you guys have any other questions, please do reach out and we'll get them answered. And also the comment section is open. Sorry, the chat is open. So, you know, let us know.
You can ask your questions in the chat. Anything you want to find out more, now's the chance.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to dive deep into it and move on to the next agenda. So Eugene, this show was given to you solely. We didn't put any other thing aside from this mini announcement. Yeah, so props. So yeah, I don't know how you should take that, but just put us into consideration next time you have an opportunity. Anyway, so bro, man, let us know about you. I don't know if you can tell us your age, because I'm really interested to know, apart from your perspective. I've seen you on TV. I've seen you do various media activities. I don't know what you exactly do, but I think you're within the television media space. Yeah, so it's a bit unique to find someone with, you know, your kind of career, and I think you're in a good position right now career-wise. So what struck you to pay attention to gaming and actually pick up a caster role in Kenya? Like, give us more about your backstory, tell us more about yourself, and, you know, me personally, I just want to get to know you more and see what more we can do down the road.
So basically, yeah. All right. By day, you just said that you mentioned the TV thing. Yeah. By day in Kenya, I'm in news. I'm in news. I've been in news for about 7 years now. 8 years now. News anchor, reporter, blah blah blah. Local media, and then I switched to foreign press in 2019. I joined an Asian TV station called CGTN and also for BBC East Africa. So that's basically my day job, news, journalism. Why it switched to esports? Because I'm tired. I am so tired. I'm actually genuinely tired of media, and I've actually been making the slow transition to esports. And I found the COVID era, as unfortunate as it was. COVID was unfortunate, but it was the perfect. I'm pretty sure you agree. It was the perfect breeding ground for streaming and cultivating esports on this side, getting people into gaming. It was like the perfect time.
Yeah, that's
Everything
true.
was right. Everyone was home. Like literally, the world stood still in their houses.
People were
It was
forced
nuts,
to be online,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was surreal.
Like
So
if you
if
didn't know
you
how
did
to use
not,
internet, that period you knew how to use internet.
man, like, honestly, if you did not strategize during that period and find a second way of taking your time or making use of your time, it wasn't a good time because 2020 was basically wasted. Like we literally lived through 2019, jumped to 2021 where things were productive. We wasted 2020.
Facts.
So during 2020, I found myself finding myself leaning more on mobile rather than PC. And on mobile, I found like, hey, okay, let me just invite a few friends because I found even workmates, guys as old as 40, still playing Call of Duty Mobile when it came out.
You love to see it.
So, right, and that was actually what convinced me I'm never going to retire from gaming ever, ever. Man, I have a kid, and I'm still going, and I'm just getting started. So when I see guys saying, "Oh, I'm a bit too old for," nah, that's crap.
The fact that this stream started when Eugene was playing COD, I don't know if you're in ranked or something, but the man was literally grinding COD before this actually started. I kid you not.
Yeah, just right before you joined, I was literally grinding.
I actually asked the man, dude, are you playing COD right now? As I was like fidgeting around and everything, bruh.
Ah, dude. So when I started this, I started it as for fun, basic WhatsApp group. The problem is, at some point, I wasn't even asking people to join the WhatsApp group anymore. And then I found myself in the span from March 2020.
How's that a
we
problem?
entered April. I had 3 full WhatsApp groups of Call of Duty Mobile, and I was like, okay. I didn't even advertise these groups, but word of mouth did its own thing. So this was ready proof that there's a ready market.
Yeah.
So I started setting ground rules for these groups, make them marketable, which is one thing I've been telling even the guys from the Ugandan side. Cap the rules on the groups, and that's how we start, because that's how we start creating a market out of it. Make rules in those groups, and it's a proof ready market where you start where guys, you see these guys who have their own gaming parlors. Let's say the virtual games, the PSGs, the GS Studios. I'd been charging them. That was my market. I was charging them. They wanted to sell their video game. I charged them to even post anything on the groups. You understand? That's how I decided to start making a coin from this. And when I was like, okay, I'm going to give this thing 4 months. If it hasn't made any revenue in 4 months, then it's not going anywhere. I did not even need to wait a month. I did not need to wait a month. In the first 2 months, it got sponsors of its own, and we'd been doing tournaments non-stop every week on the Call of Duty Mobile side, and to the point where even Navvi got introduced. Navvi came into the picture actually when long before. That was 2019, still at the launch time. And Strike, you've been in Group 1 of Call of Duty Kenya.
Oh yeah. I've been with this community for quite some time, bro.
You've been in the Call of Duty Kenya one since it started in 2019. So you know it's been Navvi was there before. They went missing, then they came back with a bang, and then they set a record in the PSG one. Guy, like I'm still reeling over that, because actually everyone is still reeling over that. Even let me just tell you how big that was, Ivan, because I don't think you comprehend how big that performance Navvi was.
I tried to enlighten him. Honestly, I tried, because that was insane.
Let me say something about that.
Yeah.
Before you go ahead,
Yeah.
Let me cut you off a bit. Yeah. Personally, I feel like that's one of the most unutilized moments of the brand. Yeah, and I don't think based on like most of the positions I put myself in, that was a point of you could maximize so much around content, around like there's so much you can create around. Yeah, but when it happened, yeah, the team that did it was more of a shadow team that really didn't even fully come up with. Like if they had actually gone through the system and gone through like our structure and did that, I feel like there would be even more light to it than it is right now, because people don't even there's no face to put to the whole new, like there's no face or someone.
Yeah,
so
that's
but
true.
that was my bad, and that's something personally I think I've learned massively from. Like you need to utilize all the opportunities you get, at least prepare yourself for anything. But we shall do better down the road. So yeah, my bad
Better,
on that one.
better. What do you mean
Better.
better? As I was saying, even for the Nikon qualifiers, the Nikon qualifiers was open to 16 teams. And I can tell you for a fact, guys were afraid of registering simply because they were uncertain whether teams like Navvi and K9 were going to be there. So everyone was like, are these guys playing? I refuse to tell them. Are these guys going to be registering? No, they're not.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Because all the simple reason they were afraid of getting triple nuked in one game. As in, that was a momentous, like, I can tell you even on an African setting, because that was not like, it's not tier one. It's not like as in low tier teams that were playing that day.
Yeah.
It was an actual legit tournament with a prize pool of 20,000. And they pulled off when they were not amateurs playing on that day. K9 were there, Kenyan Empire were there. Heavy hitters, even like Michael was there. And they managed to do that while showing off and having proper fun and go ahead and win the tournament on top of things. That is adding insult to injury. That just says, Navi came and made a statement, and it was nuts. It was nuts. So that just says enough about where we are. I think we need to stop saying that Africa is blooming in East. It's ready. It's ready.
Very much
And it's
so,
just
bro.
how we need to figure out how we're going to monetize or make it work, create order. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Creating order in these communities, because the communities exist, the numbers, we have them. But creating order is what we are lacking for now. So I'm looking forward most of all to December 4th, because this is going to be the first LAN event in East Africa for a while. As in Nikon, first one to kick it off for this region. And man, hey, if I could show up in cosplay, I will, because I am just good.
What are your expectations? Like, one thing I know is that Kenya has lots of early adapters, especially when it comes to the space you're trying to jump into. Whereas Uganda, people, it may be a bit slow. Like guys adjust the things slowly. But I feel like Kenya has so much potential in terms of scaling stuff. If you look at most of the East African countries, how do you see this go down, especially the LAN event, in terms of turn-ups, in terms of team presentation? What teams can you like give us a take on? Like, how's the feel? What do you expect?
I expect from the qualifiers, from what I saw in the qualifiers, I expect top tier gameplay still, because as much as I couldn't, the Tanzanians and the Ugandans couldn't travel, the teams that made it are still tier 1 and tier 2 teams. So I'm still expecting proper gameplay. And then Nikon, the turnout never disappoints. Never. The funny thing is, at Nikon, there are 2 events happening that day of the same caliber. There's Nikon and Movie Jabba. All cosplay and comic books and whatever. It's basically both Comic Cons happening on the same day. So guys have literally planned how they Uber both events during the within Nairobi. It's going to be nuts. December 4th is going to be nuts. The turnout will have Nairobi looking weird with guys in Iron Man costumes out in the streets. It's going to be, dude.
What about the restrictions like COVID and all that? How's that happening? How are you guys going to work that out?
Kenyan side has already opened up entirely. I mean entirely. The only thing that actually is capped right now is masks. That's it. Masks, sanitize, social distance, which PSG has taken the initiative of, looking into, and we've in the course of organizing that's happening. They're taking all precautions that currently our Ministry of Health have taken, but the economy as a whole opened up fully. Everything is open, no curfew, so there's zero restriction on the events right now.
Oh wow.
We're gonna have a full house regardless. It's happening.
So will you be casting or?
I would definitely will. I'm co-casting the Pro Series Gaming Mobile Masters with Hersey. This time there's a prize pool of 100K, which is why I was so sad that you guys couldn't make.
I'm sorry, 100K.
Dude, there's 100K on that line for this, man. 100K. I am sweating thinking of the money. I am. Hey,
People, man. Yo, you should have just thrown these people in a bus.
No, but let me tell you, when I found out an Outcast reached out to me, I wish there was a way, because definitely the funds of getting them out there would be available, I'd say. I mean, I just grab this partnership with Mountain Dew. I'm sure they've managed to work something out and get the boys there. But the logistics involved would have been a bit hectic.
Yeah.
And I really want to at least present something that's unprepared, and parents, and you need to prep it well. And I always want to do things the right way. But definitely next year we should be able. And to me, you miss this, the next one is always better, So yeah, just set the room for us, warm it up. Give us a test.
I mean, I might attend that one, bro. I kid you not, bro. Yo.
So yeah, just be sure next year you're going to be live in person. So yeah. just prep early, because these LAN events began.
Bro, LAN events will be massive, and we don't have enough of those yet here. PSG used to host some Call of Duty LAN events. I want to see some coming back by then. Next year we should have a LAN event for Call of Duty. I feel like it will be late. It will be late if we have something of that sort. So anyway, Eugene, so transition from media to what's your perspective? What do your peers say about it? Like, what are the media industries doing? You're in a position of being on a broadcasting network. Are there, like, I'm sure you have relations to some of the other channels within the country. Is there like a conversation going, attention? Do they want such content aired on TV? What's the discussion?
It is cautious, I'll be honest. It's very cautious, because most of the people who run these stations, or the people at the helm of these TV stations, are old guys who you have to take actually 3 hours to understand, like, to make them understand the basics of what's happening, because he needs to understand how is it people enjoy watching other people play video games. He doesn't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah.
And you have to make this, not even getting to the sponsors, leave alone the sponsors, because people like Mountain Dew would understand. People like Red Bull won't understand. People like, the chewing gum, whatever, the soft drink companies understand what esports is. And but then it's a shame that guys like telecoms, you have to really try and delve into how it will benefit them to walk into this. The media side, the Tekken guys in Kenya tried to have their own TV show on one of the mainstream channels here. It's tried, but then they were put at an hour. Their show was put on at an hour that could not survive. I mean, you don't do like that at 11 p.m. As in, who's gonna watch that on a? So they were given an hour that was practically doomed to fail. That's my opinion. My honest opinion. They tried. They did the best. The production level was perfect, but it seems inward, the mainstream media is not dependable to this, which is why I'm not even interested in taking it there. If I take esports to mainstream media, it's only for a news story once in a while.
Yeah.
I never take to try and sell a show. It's not my interest at all. I don't care. It's not profitable for us. Our side is profitable on online content on itself. Yeah. This is the proof in the pudding. YouTube streams, constant streaming, constant engagement with people. On TV, you can't get this kind of engagement on telly, where you can directly see the people who are interested in your content.
Exactly.
You can't get that kind of engagement. You can have the same banter. You can have immediate feedback with the guys who are interested online. TV has no market. This does. That's plain and simple.
100% facts. I mean, no matter what you do, the person on the screen will not be reacting to you. He'll just be reacting to something that's already preset,
Someone said the volume is down in the comment section.
Volume is down.
Oh, for real?
I think they're saying the volume is down. I don't know. It's down.
Are you sure about that? Hold up.
I think.
Are you sure about that? Okay, let me increase it here.
Maybe it's his. I don't know.
You let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat if it's a bit better.
Okay, guys, if you can hear us, give us.
Michael, like the guy Michael plays even on the European circuit for Call of Duty. Michael Code, I think he's in the comment section right now. He plays in the comment section. He plays in the Call of Duty, the European circuit, even proper tier 1, and he got sponsored recently, even a proper ROG phone, as in the latest ROG, which is making now, that kind of recognition.
I mean,
enough to be sponsored up tier gadgets, man. It's
Yeah.
threatening and recognition where it deserves, which is why I'm now looking forward to. Man, again, December 4th. I just have to say that because that's going to be the proper test of where this is going. If this works out.
Down. I'm really looking forward to this. The way you've hyped it, I am really looking forward to this.
Is that gonna be like a? Is that gonna be like a live stream of the whole event and how it's going down?
Yeah, for the whole event, I'm not sure. Of the esports side, the esports arena will have their live stream. I know that for a fact that esports arena will be live streaming.
Oh, okay.
The esports arena will be live streaming.
Yeah, but I get your point. I get your point of mainstream media not kind of adopting to it, and you also don't see the direct benefits because of the low engagement and things of that sort, which I 100% get. And it's now kind of our job to see what other channels you can, utilize, YouTube and whatever, and see what we can push. But I feel one thing that's lacking and something that we should learn from the media platforms is, content is the drive. We need to see how much more to put out regardless of, the feedback or regardless of what we're getting. And especially in the code mobile space, because I see so many code mobile players trying to push their careers and do something around what they're doing. But personally, I'd never appreciated code mobile until I got a chance to witness it and see it. I think Eugene is one of the first people that I watched and I was like, oh, so this can actually be watched. I think watching your stream and Strike stream actually gave me this thing of, okay, I can actually watch code mobile. At first I was like, no way, like I can't watch a mobile game, the graphics, like it didn't make sense to me, I'll be honest. Like that, I'll really be honest, it didn't make sense to me at first, and that's why I didn't make like an early investment within that, because content to me was actually one of the prime things we wanted to push. I want to see more guys, and this is something we're going to do with our team next year. We're presenting them in a totally different way, and we're trying to mentor them through as much as we're in gaming org, but we also want to help people build on their careers in a way. So we have like a talent management section where we nurture our creators through this process, because most of these things are new. Personally, I may have a bit of knowledge and I may not be able to stream. Like I don't stream, but I do have the streaming knowledge what people can do. So the best I can do is at least help guide people through the process and teach a bit of what I've learned, and we'll see how to broaden this.
Yeah.
But I employ more code mobile players. I mean, if Michael has a device like that, bro, Michael, where the videos, let's get those videos out. But I think he does push some stuff. I do see his IG is pretty active, so that's lit. And Eugene, what is your prediction? Like, where do you see yourself in terms of a role in the industry? What's your plan? What's your agenda? I mean, that's something you may not share.
No, actually, I'm pretty clear on my agenda right now. I already know where it is. It's not. I'd give the whole planned CV, but what I'm going to say, it's in one sentence, is when you think esports organization in East Africa, when you think commentary, when you think organizing proper tournaments, when you think mobile gaming, who's king, you're going to know my name. That's simple. So yeah, on the prediction side, on my conversation with Activision, as unfriendly as it was, because it was a conversation spanning 2-3 months while we were trying to convince them the server thing. One thing that became clear is these game publishers don't give a crap about Africa at all. We're literally a blotch on the world map that does not exist for them. And it's not a priority because they think there's no spending here, which is totally untrue. And I'm more on the side of, if we don't do it ourselves, we'll fail. We're doomed to fail. If we have to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
So on our side, I am of the opinion that we need like when you said you couldn't take a look at mobile a while back. Now you realize the potential of it, because Strike will back me up on this one. I'm literally shaking at the thought of how many mobile games are coming from different publishers right now. Apex is coming.
Oh, my God.
Mobile is coming, right? And then Warzone Mobile. Dude.
The thought of it alone is just, I don't know, bro.
I mean, the thought of saying the name Warzone Mobile even alone sounds wrong. I don't think I'd be comfortable even if I actually genuinely hope even Warzone Mobile is not crossplay, because I cannot stand the idea that I'd cross paths with you on that PC while I'm playing like this. Nah, it does not sit well with me, but I'm excited for the possibilities of, what's to come, because the publishers realize, like we said at the beginning, not many people can afford a proper gaming PC. Not many people can afford a console. It's a luxury that very few can afford. But nowadays,
the device is available.
Almost everyone has a phone, you know?
They have processors. Most phones have come with processors that match laptops. So, fam, it's the way they've realized guys are willing to spend in this direction. Everyone has one of these, and nowadays games have decided to find their revenue in battle passes, which has proven people are willing to spend on.
That's facts. Bro, how often is every season there's a new battle pass?
Every season there's a new battle pass.
And
even
there's people who do not even miss this at all.
There are people who buy every season, which is
insane.
Me.
I mean, we know ourselves, bro. We know ourselves. We're all gamers, bro. All gamers.
Okay, so when it comes to mobile, I would say I'm into it 50%. Yeah, not yet 100, not even 90 or 60, because
we're going to pump
still. Yeah, and I need to say that.
Don't worry, I'm still trying to convince the man.
If you want to, I think this is the main POV. Like, this is the main section that you can focus on. Yeah. What happens if accessibility changes? Yeah. If, let's say, games optimize themselves and requirements are a bit lowered, such that someone can play competitive Warzone on what should I say? Okay, I may not put a price, but maybe a medium range PC. Yeah, because a mobile device is really accessible and guys can always, hook one up and start playing the game. Yeah. But if our PCs become mobile devices and it's easy for you to like hook a PC up and start playing, that's like my question. Is it trending right now because it's, it's available and it's yes, that may be one of the big reasons, but I'm like, how long will we see change? Then 2 is also viewership. I see it's a bit hard to build, and these are things that I know will change, and I'm also still doing my digging. I haven't like zeroed down to this conclusion, but I feel like mobile still needs to transition into the spectator, pleasing the spectator. Watching a mobile game sometime with the graphics, it may not nail it as watching Modern Warfare and PC or something of the sort. Yeah, and these are games that are a bit similar. When I was watching a bit of the old Call of Duties, you could see that most of the old Call of Duties right now, back then, are looking like what mobile is looking right now, and it's a bit hard for some casual people to watch. So I want to know, viewership-wise, like, is there going to be a transition in terms of how mobile games are presented? Yeah, with this, I know it's a lot in terms of hardware and also running these gadgets and having all the processors and all that stuff in. But that's like my question. Is it, to me, when I watch well-lit Warzone stream on a PC, and the game is running off a PC with a really good graphics card and all that stuff, it's more appealing. You get, I vibe with it more. The graphics are high-end, realism is a bit there. So, and those stuff appeal more to casual guys and maybe guys who are not necessarily gamers. So I see so many views when it comes to Call of Duty Mobile locally, versus even out there. At least the PC and the console games are doing better in terms of views. Yeah, so that's like my question. Is it just like a phase and phones are just, available and all that? What happens when things get better and have like good PC solutions? That's what I'm kind of waiting for. I'm waiting for that question to be answered. I'm waiting to see what direction that takes. But nevertheless, I think mobile is what's currently working right now locally. I mean, most of the mobile streams right now, even you could just tell by stray statistics, they're doing so well in terms of views versus even a few that was on streams. So that kind of shows you the impact mobile has. But I want to know, can we build brand around mobile? Does it just have numbers? Does it have people who can scale? Because I don't want maybe, let's say, 200 people watching my stream live because I'm casting a mobile game. But then when I go to Warzone, a nice shift away from that, they're not coming in. That means they're not building brand. I'm just kind of, entertaining for that, short period of time. So,
Yeah.
and I've seen Warzone guys, like people who see you playing Warzone or any other title on a PC or console, they do retain. You can retain them better. You retain those 10 consistent people that are there day in, day out. They're actually watching, versus maybe the couple, maybe let's say 300 people you gained off watching, off you streaming mobile. So I don't know if you have something to say about that, Eugene, in your bit, because you've been doing a lot of mobile streams. But based on what I've seen is that mobile streams you may not be able to scale them so far. I don't know if you could say something about that.
That's where we disagree actually, because I feel that it's not first to answer the question in 3 parts. One, it's not temporary, it's not a phase, because games like Fortnite, the idea of transitioning to crossplay, where someone who's playing mobile can play Fortnite on crossplay, someone who's playing PUBG PC with the people on PUBG mobile, crossplay. The idea of crossplay being existent means both worlds are being merged. And yes, the devs have to consider that people are not willing to have 55 gig on their phone on one game, right? I'm not willing to do that. If Warzone Mobile comes and it's like, bloody 56, 100 gig, I'm not going to download it. But if it comes for the same level that's offered on the current COD Mobile, and I can still play against you, I'm willing to give it a shot. And it's something that the second answer, it's something that mobile. The reason I actually chose mobile over PC, because I do have a PC, but I chose mobile for a reason. That marketability even to sponsors, yes, it makes the most sense to sponsors. One, mobile gets you numbers. When it comes to getting a sponsor, the one thing you have to consider alone is not just, it's good to consider your community, it's good to consider that what you're giving back to the gamers, but you need to consider that for this person, the bottom line, their books at the end of the day is what matters. What do you have to offer them? And at the end of the day, what mobile offers is numbers that make sense. It is easy for me to wake up today and go to the local telecoms here, Safaricom, and tell them that if you offer this special data bundle or something, this offer to the people who use your home fiber, Safaricom home fiber, because they usually know how to customize gaming bundles. For this, they can sponsor the event for this certain number of times to the equivalent of the bundles, or whatever they anticipate. Do the math, they see the viewership. It is easy for me to start a game right now on Call of Duty Mobile and end the stream with 600 people having watched it. I try the same on Valorant and I get 100 guys at most. And I had to really plead with them to try Valorant or Rogue Company. I mean, it's not that I don't disagree on the fact that it's hard to feel like it's hard to to not feel like you're scaling down when you come from playing Vanguard with those heavy graphics or Modern Warfare with the heavy graphics and watching someone play Warzone on 4K. But you have to consider the context to survive, the context of where you are in East Africa. Not there yet. Our internet is it's complete crap. In East Africa, our internet is slow. Not many people have access to it. God help you if you can access your own home Wi-Fi, right? So I mean, to have someone watching a Warzone stream, it's a luxury. So you get, and for the audience side, I've spoken about the sponsor side. For the audience side, people watch what they can relate to. I will watch Warzone. I watch the CDL League because, hey, it's the CDL. Those are the top teams. It's like the Premier League of our gaming side, right? Who we watch football because we watch Chelsea because it's the top tier, but we won't go watch the championship, right? And that's where football is on the championship side, the lower league, and we watch what Call of Duty Mobile because it's what we relate to. I play Call of Duty Mobile heavily. I've invested heavily, so I'll watch players with the hope that I can one day get into that circle. Meanwhile, as I watch the CDL League, it's what we aspire to be at some point. But the end, realistically, we consider the context of where we are. Do we have the number of machines, people, machine to Wi-Fi to people ratio who are able to afford these gadgets? No. So what's the next step? We work with what the devs give us, these games. They translated the games to mobile. We go there. That's pretty much what I think on the whole subject.
Yeah, I think I'm vibing with you. And I get when you say the fact that it's converting. which is 100% right. Like where you work with what works at that current time.
Yeah.
Right now, it's so easy for you to get like a mobile sponsorship. Like you can just the example you gave, these are direct SIM card users, so it's easy for you to get like a telco sponsorship versus, let's say, an ISP sponsorship whereby they'll have to go and install a land, fiber, whatever. So it becomes a bit difficult for. But I get where you're coming from, and I think it's another way of looking at it. And to me, it's one of the things that has also grabbed my attention and shown me that, okay, this can work in this way, and would want to start experimenting more on it next year and see how far down the road this can go. But again, we still want to see also what more can we do for, the other side of it, because I know it's super expensive to get PCs. I really want like all guys I play with right now to be on PCs. Yeah, but the experience is better. You're all on Discord, you're all getting good friends. Like everyone's actually getting into it hard. That's something we all want. I think we're actually jealous of what mobile has in a way. Yeah.
To a certain extent, yes.
Yeah, 100%. Because you see how like mobile guys have like this rapport. Yeah, they're in sync. But man, normally when you're playing with last time I was playing with a few friends of mine, yeah, a boy of mine didn't see someone, and I was like, bro, the guy is just next to you. Then I was like, bro, I'm on fucking 80 FOV, and I was like, oh days, I'm sorry. I was on 120, so I could see him, but he couldn't, and I was just spectating him. So that's kind of the thing, It's that crazy, but again, I feel like if we had more, and this is a solution we want to work on. With Arudem, want to see if we can come up with a good PC solution for guys. Yeah, I don't know how practical this is, but one of the plans we have is to come up with 3 PC models that are driven down to particular specifications that can play a particular game. And basically, we're not even looking at making profits off them. I know this may sound a bit shady, whatever, but the reality is the more people play on PC, the more we get to win long term. So we'd want to see if we can build custom-made PCs to particular specifications, have them mid-range, mid, maybe low, and as long as someone can actually play and get 60 FPS, and that can be like the bare minimum of the last PC we come out with. That would kind of help people transition. That's a project we want to roll out possibly towards the end of next year within Uganda first, and we see how guys. I would love everyone in Arudem to at least have a PC. Everyone in that community, everyone that play Warzone with, to shift from like PS4, PS5, and jump onto the PC wave, because it's crazy. It's crazy if we all jump on. Everyone's like pushing content. Like we draw more attention to this thing. We get more numbers in, because it's so hard when you see that there's so many people playing Warzone, but only 5 of them watch the World Series of Warzone. Or only 5 of them watch the Call of Duty League. Yet you have mobile players, 800 of them tuning into one local stream, And I feel it all goes back to that people can't relate. I don't know if it's so hard for even like a PS4 player to watch a PC stream, because they're like, man, what's like, that's on. I don't know what happens really. I'm just
actually. I feel like a mobile player can relate better with a PC player. I guess to a higher degree than a PC player can relate to a mobile player when watching a mobile stream, because like maybe the only reason as to I feel like you would watch a mobile stream is if in some way you are connected to that community and you want to find out more, and maybe you want to keep up with them. That would make sense, right? But for mobile, it's like Eugene said, you watch CDL players because like you relate to that, and that is like where we're supposed to be headed. Yeah, like I feel like that is how I see it personally.
Yeah. Sorry, what about like for you? Because you've played on both devices. Like, what's your take? PC.
Yeah, he's retiring on one for some reason.
No, actually, to be honest, yeah, here's the thing. I would have loved to stream mobile content, but guys, the phone I have cannot stream. I've tried this. This thing cannot stream. I already have a hard time handling code. S10 Plus. For some reason, it's not as good as it used to be. I kid you not. I know. Trust me. Yeah, it's a Samsung S10. So the phone can play the game, yeah. The phone can play the game. I know that, but I can't stream the game. The only way I can't stream Call of Duty Mobile. Like no matter how much I actually want to stream it, and I know a lot of people want to watch me play Call of Duty Mobile live on stream. So many people actually want to watch me play Call of Duty Mobile. Like as you can see from the views, a lot of my viewers are mobile players.
Yeah.
I mean, I am trying to work on a solution for this though.
for me, I also don't stream for the mobile side. If I stream on Call of Duty mobile, I have to sacrifice the aesthetics of face cams, adverts, and fancy swipes.
Yeah.
So you set for just having on your on your page, and just the gameplay itself. So maybe if you use Omelette, I don't the crappiest software out there, which is what I went.
But no, you've seen the quality of streaming that I try to maintain. Yeah, like how do I do that on the mobile I have? You know,
I can't maintain that on mobile either, but I have to try.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Omelette,
Yes.
I don't know, set 720p and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
Live on a
Yeah.
prayer, man. People say.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Personally, I haven't played a mobile game. I don't really know how to.
You need to at least play the tutorial. Jesus, play the tutorial.
No, he has.
I have. I actually have.
But even that was
but
a
it
hassle.
so annoying. It was so annoying. I was like, do you know what happened was that it's like a must for you to play it. So it didn't make sense to me. I was like, okay, so I've downloaded the game. I wanted to get some content of it for this Monday thing, but I was forced. I was like, isn't there an option for me to refuse? Like,
What's
you
your
know?
phone?
Oh my
What phone do you
god,
have?
dude.
No, I was playing it on we're going
On
to pay
PC.
for this. I downloaded an emulator to play the game.
No worries. I also have an emulator but stream. But you
Yeah.
were trying to play right. Mobile games playing on an emulator is usually not that friendly. You'll find it if you try playing on the emulator, it's not the same as you play it on Modern
Yeah,
Warfare, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not because they usually
But-
try and make the emulator a lot harder.
Doesn't
A
the
lot
phone
hard.
heat up? They feel.
No.
I don't know, man.
Which
Mobile
phone is
devices feel a bit.
Which phone is that?
I don't know. This is my phone got me. I think this is like a Samsung. Let me see which type this is. This is the Note 9, I think.
Then it can
Yeah.
play without. It can play without heating. It can play
But
without.
That's
heating.
a Note 9, my
Yeah.
guy. That's a
And I
beast.
haven't-
Play without-
Personally, I haven't tried mobile gaming before. I don't know why, but maybe just doesn't. It's not something I vibe with. I don't know for
Do
some
this.
reason.
Do this. The day you hop into your first BR, we're going to stream it and we're going to walk you through the BR. Me and Striker are going
I
to
will.
walk you
Oh
through.
my god, yes.
Yes, just even if we have to crouch through the whole map, we're going to do it. But we have to force you to play at least one game. I tried Warzone and I failed gloriously, but I tried.
But say
yeah.
gloriously.
I
What a
Hey,
way
what
to go
happened?
out.
What happened? What
and I
happened?
played, and hey man, I was first blood every time, man. Because you know the
Yeah.
worst thing is I can't even tell where I'm getting sniped from. It's just, man,
Yeah.
Warzone I think is what hell looks like. I genuinely think this is what hell
I
looks
would
like.
give you a handshake right now, honest to God. If you are next to me, I would give you a handshake. I'm telling you, that game. Hey,
But it is what it is, guys. It's Warzone.
Did
no,
you
but
play
it's Warzone,
Vanguard?
yeah, exactly.
You expect them to hold your hands through the game, bro.
Have you
Warzone
played
is
Vanguard at all? Have you played Vanguard?
yeah. Play Vanguard.
You play
It's solid. I'm still trying to get a grip on the movement. I haven't grinded it a lot because of the things I've been doing, but I plan to go sometime during December and see how. Bro, Pacific is what I'm mainly waiting for. The movement feels a bit shaky for me, but I think just kind of grind it out more and see.
Yeah.
But Warzone isn't a friendly game, man. Like guys have actually put hours into such a title, like because it has this thing, and I think it goes back to when that game started. Call of Duty has always been that game that people want to be good at. Yeah,
Let's
even
wait,
out
let's
there.
step away from multiplayer. I'm going to Vanguard for a reason. I played Vanguard because I'm not going to buy Vanguard, but I played all the open betas they had. And Jesus Christ, I even feel for the pro players who are coming when CDL begins, because I just found this one is hard. I found it hard at all. I just found it so difficult. I don't know if I don't know how Strike has, because I know I've seen Strike play it on his stream, but I personally found Vanguard weapons. The current Vanguard weapons are hard.
I get where you're coming from.
Competitively,
Yeah.
even for CDL, Vanguard is going to be difficult for multiplayer, as in
Yeah,
Yo,
it's a bit crazy.
in-
There's a lot going on, explosions here and there, and
Mm.
you know it's crazy. And I'm wondering if it was on 5v5, I think it would even be unplayable. You know, because it's super heated. Like this is flying in. This is it's crazy. The whole mix is a bit up and down. But to me, I just want to see how it plays out. I'm sure at the end of the day, that's you putting hours into that game and trying to get better at it.
Yeah.
and it has like this whole lineup of guys who have been playing it from 5 years ago, and just coming up now. So
Yeah.
it's rough, and the whole SBMM thing, it's crazy.
Strike, what do you think about Vanguard? You've been playing it.
I'll tell you this. I personally am actually looking forward to the CDL on Vanguard, because I want to see how they actually manage to play this. I know for a fact they're going to ban a lot of streaks, and like a lot of things, like the GA. How there's GAs and stuff, right? The GAs are going to be interesting because I know a lot of stuff is going to be removed. Like it has to be removed. Otherwise, it's hell. Like you drop into Vanguard, you're registering for hell. I'm telling you. Like you get in right like that very moment. If you're new to COD and you play Vanguard,
it's not the game to start.
Better be ready to grind. Like I hope you better have a heart. Oh my god.
Yeah. But we're planning something big around Vanguard. I think we have one of our biggest announcements around Vanguard come next year. You guys should really look out for that one. I think that's going to change. That's going to kind of rejuvenate, if that's the right word, the East African wars on scene. Yeah, we've done something. We're working on something really dope. And I think Vanguard is going to be the title that things switch around in our favor, and then we push. We're seeing a lot of interaction from the South African family. I think Z-Day is where everything starts right now for Call of Duty. They have lots of events that we want to start taking part in, most of the LAN events and things of that sort. Regardless of paying, man, we're like, let's just do it for the sake of doing it, and let's just start and see where we end up. Because one thing's for sure, this whole server mix that we have right now, and no servers know that one day, one time it will happen. So the best we can do right now is prep ourselves. Definitely, like this thing didn't happen fast for everyone. I mean, what they call the Latin community has just, I think, received their first challengers. I think set up or something. I don't know. Last CDL. So we do hope something to happen for us down the road. Just kind of have to give it time and prep ourselves for it. Than waiting for them to come and settle. Yeah,
you're right. Latin America also did get their server last season for Call of Duty Mobile as well. So I hear.
Yeah, we're in a good place, man. I think guys normally tend to focus a lot on the things we don't have. But me personally, always look at, okay, if you don't have something, that means it's a massive opportunity. Be the early adapter and see what you can actually do. Build off what we don't like. It's super crazy. Like if there's nothing, then there's something to build off. I don't normally like finding things that have been like a silver plate of sorts. Yeah. When you look back to them days of Optic and First Clan, these guys are going through what we also went through.
The earlier days,
internet hassles, sleeping in friends' houses to go for events. They're going through that grind, that hustle. And those are things you should kind of pick up from and also see how to, just reverse engineer, recreate, and keep hoping. Guys, like it didn't start well for everyone.
Speaking of reverse engineering, did you see this this mobile game that had ripped off Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare, yeah. Is it still up, by the way? Is it still up?
Activision went for them. Violence without violence. They did not even have to ban every. Yeah. And I think they got a cease and desist letter, but their game is still available, the APK and all that.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Is it still playable?
It's still playable. You'll still find guys if you play with the internet. And they managed to even do one update, but they had to refund every battle pass anyone had bought.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't follow it up, by the way. But I saw it, and it looked clean, by the way, for a mobile game. I'll be honest.
Super clean. I was so shocked because everyone was saying that is what mobile was supposed to
be.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was supposed. I was actually angry because after getting used to mobile from October 2019 to now, these guys give us 2 years and they expose us to the idea that this is what could have been, right?
This what should have been possible,
Right? It would have looked the exact same as Modern Warfare, and this is what we got.
Fuck! It was clean.
We'll clip that out.
Yeah, it was. Nah, you're chilled, bro. You're chilled. We're not looking for any paid service, whatever they call it.
We're missing.
Here we're just vibing. But I think the game was clean because I saw that gunsmith. Yeah, it legit looked like the Warzone gunsmith, and you could see the MP5 just there and it looked clean. I don't even think they had obsidian or something, but it looked super clean.
Even a bit of the
I don't know why
mechanics
you
they
don't have
tried
that for
to like
mobile.
make it look like Modern Warfare actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw
But
Outcast was also sniping in the game, and it looked really interesting, bro. Like some of the gameplay I saw, the game was supposed to actually be something,
Man,
The Hitman, everything it looked legit, like as if you're playing on PC. So I don't know. I don't have that yet. For,
Actually, speaking of games that look
mobile.
legit, what are you guys' thoughts on Apex? I know Ivan, you're not that into it, but Eugene, what do you expect from Apex? From what you've seen?
everybody is waiting for Apex, man. Everyone is expecting a lot from Apex, and the first thing everyone is hoping for is that it's cross-platform. That the crossplay is possible, because I actually do hope crossplay is possible. I don't want to feel like I'm playing against bots. I don't want to feel like we're just constantly playing against people who are learning, and then you get the illusion that the game is easy, such that when they introduce crossplay in a season later, that you get completely screwed over by people who've been playing on PC, and you've been disillusioned to being. So I want them to start right off the bat. This is as hard as it's going to get. So yeah, I'm hoping crossplay on top, but I expect the graphics to live up to the PC version. I expect everything.
I don't know about the graphics. I know they have to be reduced a bit. Just like I think even Fortnite Mobile had to reduce something to some extent, right? But like crossplay on Apex would be, I would say, interesting, right? It would be interesting because like I've played Apex and I've tried to like play on a high level in the game, and I'll tell you this. That is I don't even know how to put it. That is a hard grind for any mobile player.
It is. I wasn't even able to do PC, but it is.
Like,
it is.
But let's wait and see. If it does come out as crossplay, that would be something to actually look up to.
Battlefield.
Battlefield. Mention it now. I was about to actually say something about. Man, you can be hyped for a game, yeah, but when the game launches, guys, yeah.
You're about to start complaining about 2014.
I think the issue we have with games, yeah, I don't know, like the gaming industry is so saturated at a point that if you didn't come fast, it's so easy for you to come and take over. It's super complicated, and I really feel for the Battlefield developers. Their creative director actually stood down immediately the game was launched, so that already kind of raised eyebrows, yeah. But I'm like, Battlefield has failed so much, yeah, so much because it had enough time to prep. Had enough time to kind of. They had so much room to.
So mouthy, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, by the way, because I expected a game that I personally could at least play. Yeah, because everyone was like, "Oh man, COD is dead. Battlefield's coming out and all that stuff."
So I expected some change to Warzone, bro.
Yeah, something of that sort. But it did kind of live up to it. I think worst game on Steam. It was actually ranked about top, I don't know, but it did work out, and guys actually quit. Luckily, memory is so bad, but the guys just came to my face and like, "Yo, bro, you're playing Warzone, but once Battlefield comes out, your game is dying." I'm like, "Yo, it just can't happen." I forgot. I think I even believed it at some point.
At first, no. Let me tell you, when they first advertised Battlefield 2042, I waited for the first trailer. And there's just something about the first trailer that can tell you where a game is headed. There's a way I see Warzone cinematic trailers. As in, you notice when Call of Duty puts out a trailer for Warzone, every story, every new season, the production value has gone up. It's always going up. So you can tell, improvements here and there, regardless of the complaints of cheaters on Warzone and blah 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 blah. You can tell as they're going, the production value is just going up. Improvements for Warzone. It just felt like they're trying to make it as chaotic as possible. Drop everything, jets, tanks, all on the same map. Adding the number of players into one lobby, but it's complete chaos. And then on launch date, man, they do the same thing that PUBG New State did. Like the biggest failure. Actually, on the PC side, Battlefield was the big failure. They are on the mobile side. The biggest failure of launch day of the year was PUBG. PUBG plugged New State, as in you should have seen the trailer one for PUBG. What it's supposed to look like, New State. Man, hey, everyone was like, if they live up to whatever they're promising, Call of Duty Mobile is dead. Call of Duty Mobile is dead. Launch day comes, and I live streamed it on launch day. That
Oh
morning,
yeah, I
was going
actually
to work,
watched
and
that
then
stream.
remember,
Yeah.
I live streamed it, and their servers were dead on arrival. Dead, as in the servers could not handle the number of people that had downloaded, as in something that I don't think should be. You know the popularity of your game,
Yeah.
and your devs were not, your people were not prepared for that. So it's just, you've just talked about Battlefield's failure, dead on arrival, whatever performance, and now they have mobile coming. They've teased their alpha. Their beta is being
On mobile,
currently.
yeah.
Yeah, Battlefield Mobile is coming in December, end
Oh
of
my
December,
God.
around
For real?
Christmas. And
Okay, I
they
didn't know that.
teased their beta last month, which was open, and
Yeah.
with the kind of with that failure of 2042 at the moment, they're hoping 2042 picks up, but I don't see it. I'm actually legit worried. I saw the first gameplay of Battlefield Mobile, and I was not impressed. It looks like a game in 2002 currently. So
It's
no,
a tough one.
it's not.
One.
Exactly, yeah, it's a tough one. I'm just you're right. Mobile is a place where if you don't get it right, you just can't put out something mediocre with the hope of getting a cash grab.
I mean, the reality is, Battlefield was not going to last long on the shelf. At least me, what I expected them to do was to at least dominate for at least close the year. Yeah.
You're sure your opinion isn't personal? You're sure your opinion isn't personal?
No, generally, because you could just see Vanguard was coming out, everyone was hyped with the new map and everything.
Pacific.
We gave Battlefield chance. Like, guys, we have a few months, maybe a month or two, to maybe trend on Twitch, let creators, because even I saw a few like Warzone creators shift to Battlefield. You know that move, hey, let me be the early person doing this and that.
Yeah.
They're done. They're back to Warzone. They're back to the Warzone grind. So I think it had its chance. And if they'd done things right, maybe they would have grasped a lot. Because I do appreciate the fact that it has its small niche community. As small as it is, it's real. Because, those small numbers always speak volumes. Because they're there, man. Then they're always there to back it up. If you go on Reddit, Twitter, there are some Battlefield kings out there pushing the game and, that dope word of mouth. But they were disappointed. The game came out and it's just not working. And I really feel for them. That's why I'm not really attacking them anymore. But at the end of the day, the publisher should have done them better and presented a better game. I didn't really believe it would do damage to Call of Duty. The only game right now that
I think you can. There's something on. I think they have sent Strike something. I don't know if he can show it.
Where?
Check your Discord DM.
Oh, they sent him something?
I can show it. Yeah.
Yeah, show it. Just show it. If you can see the stream, if you can see the video is going to show on the stream, Ivan, just take a look. This is what Battlefield Mobile currently looks like. Just if you can show that on the stream at any.
Sorry about this, but yeah, it's the only one I have.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I keep freaking hitting this stupid rail.
Oh, this is mobile.
So lucky.
He's already started showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing it, but it looks a bit slow.
I think my stream is behind.
Oh,
yeah, that
I feel
is
so
Battlefield
bad
Mobile.
for that guy. Let's
That is what
go!
Battlefield Mobile looks like.
Sniping him
Battlefield
off
Mobile.
of the ATV while
That is
moving.
Battlefield Mobile.
Hey, what's going
man.
on, guys? I'm Exotic Gaming, and take a look
In
at this.
current beta.
I got
In
access
current
to the
beta.
alpha
That is
Battlefield
current
Mobile,
beta.
and not only that, you can
Yeah,
It feels a bit slow,
it's
better graphics. That would have been really, really nice if they did do that. It
I'll-
would have been a
basically,
lot better if
yeah.
it was
I
a lot
saw
more
that footage and I
smooth.
was not impressed.
And
I saw that
overall,
footage and I was not.
it's a
excited
very,
for that.
very
So I think
basic
the only thing
version
I'm
of the
looking
game.
forward to is Apex.
If you ever go
now.
into the Google Play Store,
Apex, the gameplay of Apex looks actually like the PC version. So that one actually made me a bit excited for, the where a game that's converted to mobile. So
Yeah. The only game, by the way, I think as we wrap up, because we've been at this for a couple minutes now,
almost.
I would say it's Halo. I don't know if you guys have heard of Halo, and I'm sure there's this. I'm sure most of the African guys haven't really picked up on it, but Halo is going to be a massive title, and I think I'm ready for next year. After next year, after like the first season, it will pick up in its second year. I feel like the first year it's going to be kind of floating a
It's not
bit.
out yet. It's not out yet.
No, what I mean, like it's second year of it's out, it's already out, and guys are playing it.
Yeah.
But just that it hasn't received that reception African wise. Internationally, it's doing well. We have seen lots of Call of Duty pros switch over to the because now it has a really good. That game came out with a ranked system. They came out with the league play and all that stuff that most of the Call of Duty games have failed to come out with.
What's the name of this Optic player who's switched? The guy who's retired from Optic Gaming to
former.
Yeah, I saw him switch over to Halo.
Yeah, he's now playing Halo. He may come back to CDO possibly next year. I don't know, but I think Halo is something he's trying to grind out. But I think he's in that state of he's not sure, because if he wanted to go pro in Halo again, he would have left Optic and maybe gone to another team. Yeah, but he stayed with Optic as a creator. So I think he's also just kind of, he's in that limbo state of trying to figure out what he wants to do. But it has received good reception from, most of the Call of Duty players. Lots of guys actually switching up from COD to Halo.
Yeah.
I wonder what will happen if Warzone comes out. I don't know how that will affect, because Halo.
I see someone on your comment section. Someone says he's been playing Halo. Marcus Phillips.
But Marcus, every game is good to you.
Yeah, Marcus is a committed gamer. That's if you want an example of, if you want to do a case study on gaming, that's someone there. He has everything. He has everything lined up. This guy is
mobile, console, controller,
everything, bro. Yeah, that's the guy. That's your guy.
That's commitment, man. That's commitment.
For sure. But yeah, I want to see what will happen to. I think mainly Africans will start picking up come next year, hopefully. I don't know if that will happen. But yeah, Halo is really doing well, and Call of Duty is doing its thing this year. We're also going to do our thing. So as we wrap up, Eugene, what's the last message to us? What do you hope for next year? We already know how you're winding up the year with PSG and Nikon. Next year, how are we looking, and where can guys find you in case they want to reach out, and what can you do for people in case they want to reach out to you?
Let's make money. That's my message. Let's make more money. I don't have some speech to give you, because I got in when I decided to go fully into esports. My plan was that I'm leaving TV. I'm leaving TV for this entirely. When this started making its own, I actually had an exit plan for career-wise.
Yeah.
And this is it. This is where I'm going, esports. So that's pretty much it. Let's make more money next year. And the plans are in the pipeline. I had already told Strike one of the first plan, and that one involves a chewing gum thingy, which I'm still waiting for. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been frustrating. That's the thing with sponsors. If the sponsor is promising decent money, you have no choice but to wait. And they've said till the project that's being waited for is fresh chewing gum. I don't know if it's available in UG.
Fresh.
Is that I'm not sure, because they said they're there, but I don't believe it.
Fresh chewing gum, I think, used to be there in UG. I don't know if it is there now, because it's been long for me anyway.
But they said they're there.
Ooh, Ivan,
but anyway, Ivan seems to have walked off. Either way, that one has a commitment of millions on it, like millions in cash. So yeah, for millions in money, I'm looking forward to that to be the main highlight of 2022 if it works out. Hoping it works out, because it was supposed to be this year.
Yeah.
But that is supposed to be.
Let's give it time and see how it turns out.
We did the first test for the platforms, the registration platforms for that one. No, the second test. We did the second test last week, actually, for the registration platforms for that. My issue is not if it's going to happen, it's the when. I stopped giving a date because they say, the sponsor says, hey, it's not ready yet. We'll wait till you're ready. I have no choice but to wait. So we've done the 2 beta tests for the registration platforms. Then the marketing has been handed over to Coke Studio guys. So what? It's just a wait and see game for that one, because the marketing for that has been given to the Coke Studio guys for that project. Otherwise, that's the project to kick off 2022. The Call of Duty, still Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG. It's concentrating on mobile game. They've sponsored mobile gaming, but it has pumped into it already. So I'm looking forward to it. it's frustrating to keep waiting because it was supposed to be this year, but that's the big for now.
No worries, bro. I get where you're coming from. 100%. Just have to wait a bit and see. Yeah, just remain hopeful, and we can always figure something out at the end of the day. So yeah. Okay, cool.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, bro. Where can guys find you in case they want to reach out to you, socials and all that?
Instagram. On what? Instagram on Eugene _Abuderby. You can type that in the comment section, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, your second name, if it wasn't for Strike, I think I would never have said it. I'm a lazy reader, bro. I'm a lazy reader. I saw that. I was like, I didn't even bother trying. But guys, man, thank you for pulling through.
Oh, and on the same. Wait, before you go, if you wrap up, because I can.
I'll wrap it up. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the same channel, the same name on YouTube. The same name is on the YouTube side.
Yeah.
I got
so
you.
guys, copy paste that if you are into mobile. My webcam is actually warning battery, so okay. But okay, yeah, guys, just copy paste that into your YouTube, and you should be able to pick up Eugene.
The link is in the description
right
as well,
now.
by
That's
the
why
way.
he's actually grinding. Oh, you've dropped it in?
Yeah.
Dope.
It's in the description.
So Strike, how do we wind up? I think I'd say a bit on the invitational.
Yeah.
I'll say a bit on the invitational.
Win the war.
Bring the war.
Win the war.
Win the war.
Win the war.
Win the war. Win the war.
Win the war.
Instrumental.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Let me look for it real quick.
Yeah, try looking for it. Strike, I hope my webcam may just go off. But guys, about the invitation, we shall be posting more information on our social platforms. We shall make a couple of videos about it so that you guys can get to know more. In case you've missed a bit of what we said on the invitation, once the stream is done, do rewind back and get more details on where it's happening. But as a quick roundup, it's happening on the 17th of December. We shall be playing on the new map. That's Pacific Trio Q Race. We have a list of 5 captains aligned. It will be streamed. All POVs will be available on the Arudem YouTube to be a Friday evening, so you guys can actually lock that in. And happy holidays to everyone. Whoever is celebrating Christmas. I hope you guys, you and your family have a good time. Strike, I don't know what you're going to do since you're out there. I don't know if you're coming back. I don't know what your arrangements are, but I think you're in a good place right now.
I'm chilling. As long as I have
you must be in a good place.
Every day is a holiday.
Yeah, True.
Okay.
Anyways, so guys, I think Strike, I think I can wrap this up, and see you in the next one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's stream straight from Navvi channel. Today's people are Strike 001, Navvi Ivan Full Metal himself, and Eugene, the guest for today. The link is in the description. He did say he did also leave his handle for IG in the chat. You can go check him out. The YouTube channel link is also in the description. And if you want to know more about the Navvi Arudem itself, again, all links are in the description. Thank you guys for dropping in. I genuinely hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, we are going into the holiday seasons. An early Merry Christmas to all of you. I mean, I don't know if you guys celebrate that, but go enjoy yourselves. Dub. But we're really sorry we couldn't read chat today. The stream did go longer than we expected. 1 hour 30 minutes. The 30 minutes is normally for us to react with chat. We tried to react a bit with chat. Again, apologies to anyone whose message wasn't read out. But
but can't we do that? Can't we get a few messages in? I don't know.
You can.
Look through and
guys,
see.
yeah.
Let us try to charge my. Give me a sec.
Let's see. Let me read for you one. Let me just hijack and read one. Michael says, wind up by saying comment and sub to Michael Cott. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I mean, the mother of all shamelessness. Shame on you, man.
Oh my god. No,
Shame.
bro. No.
Shame.
Michael,
Come
on. But Eugene, the fact that Eugene fell for that is what's playing my mind right now.
I read the sentence.
Wow.
I did not read the Man, shame. Josh says, love you. What? Love you guys.
Oh,
you know what?
Arudem Josh.
Toxic and say love you guys. Fine. It's okay.
Love you too, my guy. Love back to you, Marcus. Thank you very much for dropping in. The man, but the guys also, Marcus does have an IG channel that actually does quite a lot. You can go check him out. He tests quite a lot of games extensively, so go check him out. You know.
Let me see. Marcus Phillips. Wait.
Okay, I'm back.
Marcus Phillips. Hold on. He's the one. His page does not have a DP.
I think so.
Oh no. The page I'm looking at does horse racing. That's not him.
Lol.
Okay. That's definitely not him.
Let me drop you. Let me drop his account. I think here.
Marcus.
Let me drop his thing in the chat. You can just copy it from there.
How did you say close it out? Let me play the song actually.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, that song.
Yo, big ups to Kelvin. Kelvin, I hope you're doing well. Hope things are, going on well for you that side. Which country is Kelvin, by the way? I keep forgetting.
He's in the US.
Candia channel was MJ. MJ, the leader of K9, was here. Okay.
That's fair.
Man, I can hear this song.
Oh, Marcus knows the song. Let's go. Y'all know the vibes, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, one thing I slept on as League, bro. League of Legends is just...
But no, let me actually pause this music real quick. Guys, we need to talk about Arcane. Like, guys, the impact Arcane actually
the next
made.
one. The next one.
Okay, I'll let it be. Because, oh my god.
I think you were about to go into a rant, I could tell.
Yo.
Yeah, that one deserves an episode of its own, I think.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it from us. Again, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for tuning in.
You have to start winning the war again.
Win the war again? Boss. Man said I have to start winning the war again.
You know, airtime, people's MBs and all that shit.
Alright, I'll see you guys. You get yours. Alright, guys. Hope you guys have an amazing day. That's pretty much it from us, Eugene. Ivan, do say your goodbyes and let's end the stream.
Man, I'm listening to this song. I already said goodbye.